it's none of our business, but I feel like Bob and Eliza Pancakes' marriage is really on the rocks. And I feel like we should fully get involved, even though it's none of our business. The truth is, Bob and Eliza Pancakes really don't have compatible personalities. Bob, for example, is gloomy, a loner, and a slob, and his aspiration is to become a master chef. Eliza, on the other hand, is materialistic, neat, a perfectionist. She does not have a job, yet she wants to have a mansion and own exuberant artwork. And also, the only skill Eliza has is fitness, which is great, but I don't know, I feel like if you want that crazy lifestyle, Eliza, you need to stop relying on Bob to get it for you, because poor Bob, he's only at level 3 cooking trying to pay for this house. Bob has cooking skill level 3, so he's really not that advanced to be a chef. Mixology level 3 and video gaming 1. Now, if we look at their house, their house is very nice. It's actually worth a ton of money. Their house is worth 108,000 simoleons, including the lot. Surely they must have inherited this. It's got such a beautiful backyard. But honestly, the interior doesn't make a whole lot of sense. For example, they have this huge staircase that's taking up like so much room in this house. I feel like Eliza just wanted a really big staircase to walk up and down to make it look like she lives in a mansion, when in reality it's not. The lounge room's pretty nice. It's a bit bland. It's a bit dated in here. Got quite a posh dining area. The kitchen's cute. And then upstairs, they're clearly sleeping in separate beds, which is absolutely fine. A lot of couples who have a very good relationship sleep in separate rooms. But I think the issue here is the aesthetic of the rooms completely clash. Like, Eliza's room is all pink and like fancy. I don't know about this though. Like this is a worry. Whereas Bob's is like, he still thinks he's a child, I think. The poor guy's only got an old fruit crate to put next to his bed, or maybe he's trying to like do the industrial thing, but he's awfully childish, He's got like a soccer ball light, a kid's lamp. I mean, he might be a bit childish, for Eliza. And then this weight training that's been placed in his room, Eliza's the one using it. He has no fitness skills. So I'm like, is Eliza patronizing him by like putting a weight thing in his room to encourage him to work out or to say something? Because Eliza, that is toxic, okay? That is not helping the marriage. There's also a woodworking table they don't use. There's also a chess table they don't use because they don't have any logic. So it's kind of like it's a front, okay? Do they even use the easel? They don't use the easel. So, there's a lot of things that don't make sense in this house. Overall, though, it's really nice. I just feel like we could maybe freshen up the house a little bit. Bob's a slob, so I feel like we can make this lounge room a little bit more comfortable, because this couch looks very uncomfortable. Like, these look like big foam bricks underneath here. It looks a little firm. Firm or squishy firm. Nobody likes squishy firm, except for SpongeBob. So I reckon the kitchen should be like fully redone. Actually, we can keep the stove. The stove is fine. Everything else is not fine. And I'm not going to use any custom content today. I'm just going to go all Maxis. Actually, that fridge is fine. And you know what? We could even bulldoze this wall. This old artwork is kind of beautiful. So, we'll hold on to some of these more traditional pieces. But maybe we could add a few bigger windows. We're going to merge the two personalities, the traditional Eliza and maybe a little bit more of a contemporary Bob. I mean, his bed's a little bit more contemporary. He's, it's all a little bit more contemporary, like the bookcase and stuff. Because everything in here is very, I don't even know the word, fancy. I actually really like this TV unit. I just feel like it's quite creative. But these couches gotta go. And maybe a little bit more color in here. I'm happy to hold on to one of the plates. I don't know if we can do all of these repeated paintings. Why are there so many pairs? I like pairs, but that's just too many pairs. We're also going to need to put in some brighter lights. One thing with base game was that it was always really dark because we didn't have our saucy lights, which we love. It just makes everything look viewable. The other thing is, do you think they want to continue having separate rooms, or do they want to have a room together again? Let's see where their relationship's at. I feel like people make out their relationship to be worse than it really is. Like, there's a lot of love there, you guys. There's a lot of love. Maybe we keep 2 separate rooms with the goal that maybe, actually, who cares if they have separate rooms? We'll keep the separate rooms. I was gonna say with the goal that they then share a bedroom, but who says you have to share a bedroom? One of them might snore a lot. I really want to give this bathroom a makeover. Oh wow, that rug's a little skewed. Was that me or was that the game? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to a few things. Wait, was this always around the corner? Interesting. This is actually a really kind of cute. But does Bob want to be ever in a pink room? Probably not, but it's Eliza's room, so it's okay. I also feel like the rooms are a little uneven and this bathroom orientation is crazy. So we need to fix that up. All of Bob's stuff is really, it's not needed. Bob really deserves a better bed too. Okay, this staircase needs to either be reduced to a double staircase or we could do a singular one. I'm also wondering, could we actually like open this up maybe? You know what? And have it looking down to the lower floor. Oh wait, but then they won't be able to get into the bathroom, will they? Which would be silly to not have access to that. I mean, this whole space could either be like 2 really big bedrooms with generous bathrooms, or we could probably turn this into 3 bedrooms, because what happens if they wanted to have a child? They may like to, they may not like to, but it's nice to have the option. And maybe we could put like a bathroom here. Yeah. Oh wow, that's a funky shape. That's bad. Well, this could be a bathroom in this room. Then for Bob, what have I done here? Oh, that's right. I was thinking of doing like 1 bathroom between both rooms. But honestly, you could probably have both rooms with their own bathrooms. I mean, this could work. This could be Bob's bedroom. You could have a built-in wardrobe. Although I don't really like how close it is to this window, but that's actually uneven with this side anyway, so we could actually get rid of that and it would be more even and symmetrical. I like how only 1 window has shutters on it down here. That's kind of cute. And then the bathroom, I'm just gonna place some essential furniture pieces down just to get an idea of what we can fit in here and to see if this would actually need to be bigger. It seems a little bit on the small size for a shared bathroom. I feel like we would need to make it a little bit bigger. And now I'm thinking about this more, we would probably actually need to have a bathtub in here, because if there was going to be a baby, we'd need a bath. However, there's also the idea of having a main bathroom downstairs. I actually think a main bathroom could sit in here quite nicely. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, but Deli, they can't get out to the balcony. What happens if we extended the balcony out this way? Don't worry, we've still got an outdoor bin. Instead of these windows here, we could have like a nice big glass door, which lets in lots of light. Actually, we could probably do the whole wall. Yes, that's gorgeous. Even just a nice big window is gonna give Bob and Eliza more serotonin and oxytocin for their love. Is that what it is? The hug chemical, oxytocin? I dropped science as soon as I could in school, sadly. I like the creativity of this, but I'm gonna toss it. Are there tiles all in this room now? And then I'm like, should we just open this all up? Is that too much? Then we could have like a big arch here. So these little tiny singular ones. What does it look like in this mode? I mean, apart from the fact the whole room is covered in bathroom tiles, I actually think that looks pretty nice. But I can understand that some people would rather have like the entrance hallway. It really just comes down to personal preference. I think I'll put the wall back in just to play it a bit more safe. But if we're keeping the wall here, then I think we need to put the staircase like that. Make it a single staircase. Oh, I just thought of another idea. What if the staircase rotated? It went like that. Okay, now this is just a ridiculous tiny room. That would make no sense at all. No, this is just weird. This is just, we're going too deep now. It's too deep. Okay, I think we've got a good floor plan for the upstairs section, because I kind of put the wardrobes here and here. So Eliza has her wardrobe there, Bob's is here. I still feel like Eliza's room is so big. Maybe it would be, well, first of all, it's funny the bed's over here where the wall goes around the corner. I feel like it would make more sense there. I suppose it was put there to kind of see out the windows. So actually, I do get that. Practically speaking, it's better there. And also feng shui, commanding position. Love that, where the bed can see the door. I also think we could maybe bump this out a bit because then the door's like not as in your face. You're like bumping into the door as you walk up the stairs, so you actually have a little bit of room. Because let's be honest, Eliza's got enough room in her bedroom for that. She really loves living as a queen up here. Oh, I just realized those curtains are mismatched. Interesting. I'm also thinking that we change the windows to white and maybe turn the house base color instead of this kind of cream to either a blue or a gray. I mean, who doesn't love a bit of a sneaky blue suburban? Little Simsy blue suburban. Or we could do the gray. Knowing Eliza Pancakes, she'd rather the blue. And actually, you know what? Bob would probably rather the blue too. I'd love to make this back section brick, but the original house doesn't have that, so it's kind of unrealistic. Oh, and yeah, I was thinking of changing these to the French doors. Thought that was kind of nice. And maybe we could change this front door to something a little bit more, I don't even know the word, like inviting or current, or just something a little nicer. That's all I'm trying to say. Like this. This is nicer because it's like a brighter white. It looks freshly painted, so we'll go with that. Do we want new railing? Or we could just paint this railing. And I like these balustrades or these columns, but again, they're not like, they don't look very fresh in paint. Like if they were a really striking white, I would keep them, but maybe we should just change them to a pillar from another pack. Okay, not that one. Snowy Escape maybe? Just so it looks a little fresher. Nothing against that original style though. It's just the paint, just the graphics, because that is cool. That's like New Orleans style, right? I'm actually thinking spandrels would be really nice here. Is this cute? I think this looks really nice. I actually really like the exterior of this house. And you know, I don't really like the more traditional look typically. So that says a lot. The Pancakes house has always been quite nice. I've also neatened up the garden a little bit. We've still got the bird bath from the front of the house. I moved it to the back, and then we've got this table. They've just changed the colors. The easel's out the back now. I love this big door at the back. That looks so good. And on the side of the house, I put in these bigger windows. Those are from high school. And now Eliza has the exercise machine back on her side of the house. We don't need any of that. Hint dropping at Bob Pancakes, who is perfect in every way. And then Bob can have these things over on this side. It would be nice to have a telescope out here. No. Oh my gosh, we need to save because I thought it was gonna crash just then and I was panicking. I was gonna say, now that we've saved, it'd be nice to have a telescope out here. And I've decided to keep all the skill building items, even though they don't have logic or handiness or painting skills. At least they want to try, so we'll leave that open unless we need the money from the items. Nancy can have a nice little like pink, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Pink. I was gonna call it a Lilo lounge chair. And look, Nancy, you can keep your fabulous pink room. This is your space. But if we have neutral walls, it means we could have more fun with the rug and more fun with the curtains without it being too much. And we know Nancy, why do I keep saying Nancy? We know Eliza loves all white minimal because that's how the house previously was. So, you know, combining the pink with the white and the gray makes sense. Oh my gosh. I feel like Eliza would love these curtains. I don't know about the triangles on them though. Okay, maybe not the triangles. We could work with just the pink. And now for a rug to pull it all together. I think we can move this painting upstairs because, you know, it's very fancy. It costs 6,000 simoleons, good lord. And I thought we could go with a mauve type of wallpaper with the white curtains. And then I kind of thought the rug was fine if it just matched the floorboards. I just dimmed that a little bit and I changed the lights here, but that's pretty nice. I'm trying to move some of Eliza's belongings upstairs into her bedroom because it's definitely more her taste than Bob's. We cannot forget the pears. Nancy's beloved pears. Beautiful. Actually, that rug looks a lot better. I think we should put a picture of Bob Pancakes in Bob Pancakes' house. I mean, that only makes sense, doesn't it? My idea for Bob's room is pancakes, so a little hint of yellow. Other than that, just warm and cozy and pretty basic. Bit more modern. I was thinking this wouldn't take very long, but it's actually dark outside now. And Bowser's having a snooze. The secretary is here. Let's be honest, he's the boss. He's the boss. Yeah, I know you're the boss. I know. So the office, I feel like, is the first part of the house we can get a feel for spaces shared by both Bob and Eliza. Because right now their bedrooms are crazy different. Bob's is like almost could be a teenager's room, right? Colorful, contemporary, and then Eliza's is very like princess, regal. So this is kind of the style I want the rest of the house to be, like kind of classic, modern, American. I'm also just realizing that we are going to have to start watching our budget because we're at 23,000 simoleons and I deleted most of the stuff downstairs. So we may need to get rid of those dining chairs to actually use the money from them for our kitchen and lounge room. From memory, those dining chairs are worth quite a lot. I think I'm going to get rid of these tiles where they were in the kitchen, but I brought them up to the bathroom for Eliza because I feel like she really loved those tiles. These chairs are 720 simoleons each. I think we're probably going to need that money, and the table is 5,000 simoleons. Oh my gosh, this refrigerator is 11,000. Okay, we can sell that first. And this is 3,000. As far as a couch, I feel like this one from Cats and Dogs is pretty basic, like neutral. I mean, I would describe it as more traditional, but I think a lot of people would say it's just neutral. Well, what about this one? This one has color, but it also is kind of simple. Yeah, I think Bob and Eliza could agree on this. Okay, after thinking and playing around a little bit, I actually think this more traditional look is probably better suited to them. Otherwise, I was feeling like I was going too far in the contemporary direction. Also, I feel like there should be a fireplace here. This is such a great spot for a fireplace. Maybe we could do the city living one, keep it sleek. Eliza would love this, and so would Bob. Okay, is that too contemporary? I mean, these guys are young adults. Okay, we don't want too old-fashioned or traditional. Which do you like better, the blue or the brown? The blue or the brown? I think I like the brown. I'm gonna build a little chimney. Yay, I get to have my brick here that I was hoping to put. Wait, can I even, what am I even saying? What I'm trying to say is yay, I can use the brick wallpaper I was wanting to use. Been a long build, you guys. A long renovation. I would not have thought it would take this long. Okay, I built this whole thing and it just looks really bad, so I'm just gonna put it, and it doesn't have to make sense. It's just a Sims chimney, okay? As long as it works, that's all that matters. This bonsai is reflective of Bob and Eliza's relationship and how they care for this bonsai. Reflect how they're caring for each other in their marriage, which in The Sims you don't take care of it at all, but it's symbolic, okay? And this is where they write notes about each other, compliment notes, and they check it each day. That's the other thing they're doing in marriage therapy, couples therapy. Why did Eliza buy the second most expensive chairs she possibly could? They're $900 each. Okay, so we have plenty of money for the kitchen, which is great news. I'm always tempted to go for a more modern kitchen, of course, which is the ongoing theme, but maybe we should do like the parenthood counters, because this is a nice midway type of thing. This could be really nice actually with the eggshell color, or we could just do the gray walls, or maybe the blue. Okay, these are the chairs we have to pick from. This is the original chair. I just don't feel like it suits the house. I think this is really sweet. This one's okay. This might be a little bit too cottagey, even though it's super cute with the polka dots. So yeah, I'm kind of left with these. I'm also having second thoughts about this rug. Do we do something like this in here? Quite pretty. Ooh, the gray's nice too. Or is it too much? Just to homogenize it that little bit. I actually think I prefer that now I've come back to it. Maybe we can just update this light and plant as well. Much better. Okay, now back to the kitchen. I got distracted. Kitchen and dining. As much as I love the chairs in that bluey greeny color, probably better off in this lighter wood. Just for Eliza Pancake's sake, alright? We all know how she gets when things don't match. I'm kind of struggling with these windows and curtains because I can kind of place them like this, but let me move the windows and place the curtains first and overlap them. Then we can place those back. There's just a lot of curtains. Kind of thinking we just leave the front ones off in either room. Or maybe switch to these. Wait, are they the same curtain? Oh, problem solved. It's as easy as that. I'm not gonna lie, I really want to go the eggshell in here just because it looks so cute. But I know Bob's like the one who probably cooks the most because he's a chef. So maybe, you know, maybe he likes the eggshell because it's kind of like Eliza's only other pink place in the house. I'm team Eliza now. Okay, why is this island not working? Put that one there and this one over here, right? I don't know why, but I really struggled with that. I have this divine cabinet over here from the original house. You're welcome. And then, oh, I don't like these cabinets because of the glass is just like painted blue. I know it's meant to be frosted glass, but it gets me every time. So the crazy thing is we're gonna probably end up at this rate with more money than what they started with, which is just unheard of in these renovations. Eliza may have very expensive taste, but it keeps its value in The Sims 4. None of these go. Why would you do this to me? Oh, there we go. Do you even like that though? What happens if you put this on the island? Oh, good lord, no. Because we could put this stove top on the island. No, that's nice. Cook while chatting. Though it would probably spatter everywhere. Although it could be better to spatter on the bench than behind, to be honest. Okay, that seems weird having them separate. I'm just gonna put these back here and then we'll do a regular sink in the middle of the bench. I know they originally had a tea maker. Definitely keep one of those. I just don't want to use those Parenthood cupboard, but I feel like we're gonna have to. Pains me. And the last thing we have to have is the Pancakes picture, okay? Come on, we have to. It's the Pancakes house, for goodness sake. Okay, we have finally finished the renovation. Let's see what it looks like. Previously, they had 20,000 simoleons. Now they have 22,000 simoleons and a lot more than just the fancy dining table. I think their house looks really, really nice. I like it a lot and I like seeing them inside their house as well. I sound like a creep. And then this is the lovely backyard. Love that big sliding door. That is epic. It just looks so cute. I've got some of those bigger windows along the side too. There's lots of fresh white accents and that's to kind of complement Eliza's love for whites. But then we made it look a little bit warmer for Bob. Okay, so when you first walk in the house, it's all been opened up. We knocked out that wall. So now it's a big, bright, beautiful lounge room. Wow, that water looks really nice outside. So yeah, very nice. I think the change of rug was a good choice. It just makes it look a little more youthful, especially since they're young adults. And then out here, nice patio, nice little lounge area, the original barbecue. Through here is our gorgeous dining area. I really like the dining area and I really love the eggshell. I don't know why, but I'm into eggshell at the moment. And then this is the new kitchen with pancakes on the wall. Very nice. Oh, Judith Ward's walking past. And then through here is the main bathroom. Well, it's more like a main powder room. And then that goes out to the lounge room as well. Let's go upstairs. Going upstairs, the landing's been opened up just a tad. We've got this stunner of a balcony with the pink, awesome sun lounge. Instead of walking into the door, there's like a little inset now. And in here is Eliza's luxurious room. Very pink, very Eliza. This is where everything Eliza loves can live without upsetting Bob. Otherwise, they have to meet in the middle in the rest of the house. So lots of artwork, lavish things. Love this dresser. That's from high school years, I think. Weight training area. And then Eliza's bathroom uses the tiles from the old kitchen. Oh, and there's a built-in wardrobe there too. Bob's room, on the other hand, is so different. It almost could be like a teenager's room because he had a lot of like childish objects. So I just made it bright yellow, inspired by yellow pancakes, maple syrup packaging. He's got his lovely cooking item. I don't know. So it doesn't really look like the rest of the house, but it's Bob. Goes original posters, got a wardrobe, skill building out here. And then here's a bathroom. This has got a toilet, basin. Oh my gosh, it's working, you guys. We have already started saving their marriage. So this is the office or potential kids room later on that also joins to the bathroom. And so it can be made into a kids room really easily. There's also a wardrobe already in here, kind of like the perfect size for that. But yay, you guys, they're already getting along like crazy. Sometimes you just need a refresh, a fresh start, a bit of a change, and that can fix everything. So yeah, let me know what you think. I'll upload this to the gallery. My username is Deligracy. There's no CC, so you can download it on console as well. And as always, I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much to my members for all of your support and also the influx of new members. You guys loved that leaked video last week. I accidentally published a members video on my main channel for like 6 hours, so a lot of you guys got to watch it, but that ended up being a happy mistake. So thank you to all of the new members and I can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Dad! Oh look, he's all tuckered out on his side. So cute.